Okay, tripping over stones. Flea market day. At first, I didn't think there's a whole lot of vendors here, but now I am seeing some. This is great. Today is overcast, so the filming is not going to be really good, unfortunately, just because it's overcast. Okay, so there's someone behind me. I get so self-conscious when I'm filming. I don't usually film myself like this. Anyway, let's go see if there's any treasures. I'm so excited. I'm in such a good mood to shop today, so let's go shopping.
I might take 8 tables tomorrow.
Really? Maybe more. I got enough to fill.
Oh yeah, so it's probably $20.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you can find all 8 together, you know.
Yeah.
What is that?
He didn't say
I've never seen him at Elite Food yet.
he was supposed to bring his jackets up to sell. That's what he told me.
I told him, so he comes up to me because, you know that lady, the old lady that
Yes.
her husband. Yeah.
Oh, Phil, the watches.
Go Phil.
Oh, Phil.
Yeah, I don't have no gold ones.
Okay. Oh, no.
Nothing over $1.
That's cute.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, imagine getting a patent for $5. What a bargain. Yeah, I didn't read it. It's just neat. Thank you. You bet. Nothing over $1, guys.
People buy oil, buy good oil.
Cool. That's cool.
Well, no, I have people here that want to use the credit card on my phone.
But he only comes once or twice a year.
A little bit of coffee on your blue tarp. Can I just use the paper to wipe it down?
That's cool.
service. Yeah, they're $1 a piece now.
Oops. That's pretty.
Been big for a long time. You see what style comes and goes.
Chubby face. They have to go brown.
How much for your flash train stuff?
The whole set would be like 25 for everything. Write down what you want. I don't have my
I have pen.
I should have a piece of paper.
well, you know, I do have paper.
Oh, okay. And I got the pen. Oh, good.
Just write it there. And then the phone number, and then I'll call you.
Three dark coconut.
And I'll give your number, Bill. 46026.
Because if I might have to make some for my kids. I don't even know what I have. So if I do, I'll make some for you. No problem.
Dark. Just a D, good
Yeah,
enough?
that's fine, yeah.
And what do you want, Bill?
Peanut butter, 2.
2.
Milk chocolate or
Light.
Or you want one of each if I have it?
yeah,
Okay.
one of each.
Okay. Okay.
One of each.
Yeah, just put one of each.
Okay, light and dark.
Yeah.
$1 bill box for 10 up front.
You guys. You guys don't have no more room. Oh, Roland is all upset with stuff. I'm just going around, but I think I keep missing stuff. I like to be there when certain vendors bring their stuff out.
Sometimes you do this stuff.
Craig, these are $5?
Yeah, except that one.
Okay.
There's one heavy one that's
Yeah, me too.
You mean the fryer? No, 5 por los dos.
Algo, por eso dos. Dale, llévate.
yeah, that one's 5. Yeah, this one here was the heavier one. That was.
Jimmy, please come with me.
This one I was at.
That's enough.
That's so cute.
Just taking it so I can get them made for you.
Turned off.
No, that's for sure. Not bad, but it's not quite bad.
So they're laying flat.
He's $2. He's cute. Good old Sylvester. Ooh, you got pins.
See the guy in the end with the wooden thing with the rabbits in it? He had the wooden flower box. He had a rabbit.
Oh, it's going. I think the comedy is starting to take us a little bit of a turn on it, but I'm still making enough now, like, to pay the bills and, you know, and
This is the only little section I'm doing a voiceover just because someone was starting to play music really loudly. So, not that I'm monetized, but I just want to get in good habits of not having music play in the background, so. It's fun seeing the Snoopy items. I know my mom loves Snoopy, so I always think of her when I see them. There's so many vendors there today.
Yeah, in the middle row. In the middle row where are we?
I'll give him a call, see what he says.
That'll work. Oh yeah, they're what? Yeah, I know. I'm outside, so yeah, I know it's spritzing. Well, yeah. Unless it pours. Oh, alright.
Okay, also doing a voiceover here. There were a couple gentlemen talking very loudly. At first, our conversation didn't seem like too bad, but I thought about turning the volume down, but it was starting to sound... They weren't being aggressive, but it was just loud, and then they started to sound like inappropriate. Later on, one of them was swearing profusely, and I was kind of annoyed. Not that I'm personally offended by it, but there's a lot of people there with their kids, so it was highly offensive. So I don't think I got any of their swearing in this video, but even if I had, I would mute it out anyway. But, so yeah. But I mean, there's some interesting things in these bins. So I want to quick check it out, but later on, I was walking in one of the aisles a ways away, and I could hear the guy talking, and, like, he was really loud and using really foul language. I was, dude, bring it down a notch on several levels. But anyway, yeah, I just checking out what was in there. It takes a while to look through these bins and boxes, but I love it because sometimes you can find some really good things. The only problem is I get such a neck kink at the end of the day. Like, my neck was hurting so bad. It really was. But, you know, it's price to pay for treasure hunting, so it goes. But yeah, I remember when I was pulling out this tin, this guy was being really loud then too, so I'm glad I'm doing the voiceover. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bottle. Check out this bottle. I don't think my camera does it justice, but this thing was massively huge. I was half tempted to get it just because how tall it was, but I can't even begin to think of where I would store it or display it. So. But there were quite a few bottles in this tub that seemed old and seemed cool. I'm more just showing them for the content of the video because I thought they were interesting to see, but I had no desire to buy them. But neat collection though. Yeah, that was a really, really good morning. I had a really good time walking around. I actually, this windows making too much wind noise. I actually got a lot of items, and as I was shopping, hold on, I gotta turn the heat off. 1 second. Okay, I had the heat blasting. I don't know why that was on. Anyway, sorry, get in there. But yeah, actually, I tried to film when I was first walking through, and it was, I got a lot of things for, like, a huge bag of items, first thing, and I thought of taking the items back to my car, but it was a little bit of a walk, and I was, like, worried and afraid that I was going to miss out on the rest of the stuff that was there. I'm like, if I go back to the car, I'm going to miss out on something good because someone else is going to buy it. So I just kept walking through. Well, I got to the top of the hill and I had bought a few more items. Like, okay, I gotta go take the stuff back to the car. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I decided to not film. I tried to do a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not enjoying the shopping, so I'm going to stop filming. I'm going to go through, get the items that I want to get, and then I'm going to go ahead, drop the stuff off at the car, and then come back around and film everything. So that's what I did. I did buy a few more items after I dropped stuff off at the car. There was one item I wanted to go back and film, and like literally as I was going back to it, someone was buying it. I wasn't going to buy it myself, but it was an Alice in Wonderland mug set. It was 4 mugs in a box. I've seen these illustrations before, this particular artist, and they're okay, but they're not my personal favorite. But I thought it'd be a fun thing to have on film. And literally as I got there, someone bought them and walked off. And then the lady who bought them, she was one of the vendors, and then she went over to one of the other vendors and gave it to her, and she's like, oh, thank you, I love you so much. Like, here, she bought it for somebody else. It was so sweet. But it was a little bummed that I didn't get to film it, because it was a really cool set. But I got some really fun things today, so I cannot wait to show you the haul. Now, knowing me, I probably won't get to that video today. So the next clip you see will probably be like a day or two from now. But it was a really fun day. And it did get misty. It was not supposed to rain today, and it was starting to mist a little bit. It's misting now. So, but it wasn't too bad, quite honestly. And today's hair wash day, so it doesn't matter. It can rain on me all at once. So, but anyway, there's something else I wanted to share, but if not, I'll just make notes and I'll share later on when I do the haul. But it was fun. It was a really good day. Everyone was in a really good mood for the most part, and so it was fun. So no drama, no flea market drama. But yeah, it's great to get back into the swing of things. Second flea market of the year, so exciting. I love doing this. I love finding the deals. Like, today was a good flea market day. I'm gonna end this here, and then the next clip will be me showing the haul again, probably a couple days from now, hopefully with my hair washed and looking much better than it does today. It's a little crazy today, but it's fun. It's out of my way. So all right, I will catch you in just a little bit. So I decided to go ahead and just do the video anyway today. Excuse me, because I feel like it is a quiet, lazy afternoon. My kids are off of school because they're starting their spring break, so I figured, you know what, I'm not doing anything. I kind of actually feel like doing this now, and it's kind of funny, like when I buy stuff and then I know I'm going to do a video, I don't want to do anything with it yet. Like, I want the one bowl I want to give to my mom if she wants it. I'm not sure if it's like her cup of tea, but then like everything kind of sits here and I feel like I can't do anything with it, and I really want to get into this stuff, and I got a lot of cool stuff, so I'm just going to do it today. So I really honestly thought this morning, I was playing out the day and I didn't think it was going to work out, but you know what? It's actually perfectly fine. I'm actually excited to do this, dig into everything. So I took all this stuff in one bag minus this bowl. I'll show you this first. This is the bowl I was thinking of giving my mom. And Mom, if you're watching this, if this is not your cup of tea, you don't have to take it. But it's this, like, oh, it's a burlap bag. The old price tag is on it. It was $3.50. They called it a Florida souvenir burlap bowl. So it's definitely very vintage, and the pictures on it are really cool. Got the flamingos, the oranges, the palm trees. Oh, beautiful. Oh, what is it? Does it say what it is? It doesn't say what kind of flower it is. But got the sunbathers, and you got, what else is on there? I can't see. I'm looking at like backwards. Fort Lauderdale. I think we have a family member who lives somewhere in Florida. Isn't that so cool? It's so fun. So I snagged that, but I couldn't put that in the bag, so I'm showing you that first, and then I'm gonna get this out of the way. Chuck that over there. All right. So the items I got for $10. All these items I got for $10. Bowl being one of them. This one item was this little box. It says Royal Hand Rolled Fruit and Nut Egg. So I think this was like a candy or something. Crown Chocolate Company, McKeesport, Penna, Pennsylvania. Fruits, nuts, corn syrup, dried egg whites, cream of tartar. I'm giving you the ingredients there. But that's cool. It was just fun. We have some shelves in our living room where we just kind of collect, mostly my husband, but I've gotten into it as well, where we collect little old tins or like I say old advertisements, but like things like this. Now usually it's tins. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might use it as a gift box for somebody for jewelry later or something. It might be kind of fun. Gotta rearrange my stuff here. Alright, let's unwrap this as we go. Oh, this is one little item. This little ceramic baby. I believe it's actually like a salt and pepper shaker. It says little cork, and it says fine quality Lego Japan. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. See that? So anyway, that is. Oh, you know what I should do? Would it fit in this box? Maybe I could put it in this little box and like. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Okay, never mind. There's like stuff in there. Gross. Anyway, moving right along. This might take a minute. Okay. Oh, this is heavy. I know what this is. Actually, I don't know what it is. But it's really heavy. I believe it's some kind of raw iron, cast iron. It looks like maybe like a finial to the top of a lamp. But it's got the spike on it, so I'm not sure what exactly it was used for. Oh, maybe on top of a fence. Like a wrought iron fence. Wrought iron? It's wrought iron, right? That's how I've always said it. When I see people selling things on Facebook Marketplace and they call it rod iron, R-O-D, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's wrought. W-R-O-U-G-H-T. If I'm spelling that right. I'm actually a fairly good speller as long as I'm writing it out. If I have to like go off the top of my head, sometimes I can't. I have to see it as I'm going. But anyway, that's more of a side note. I just thought it was cool. It was one of those items where I was like, I will figure out what I'm going to do with it later. It's just so fun. I just like it. And what do we have here? It's fun, too, buying a lot of items, because then I forget what I have. And then later on, I'm digging through my bag. It's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yes, this is one thing. I love this. Okay. The guy said it's a pepper shaker. I don't know if it's for pepper or not. For salt or pepper or, like, talcum powder. He said it's from the 1880s. How he knows that, I don't know. But I'll take his word for it. Let me get a little closer here. Look at that. Get a little glare from the window. I should have closed both the curtains, I guess. I'm sitting opposite how I usually do. Usually I have my phone propped up here. And then I had my plants behind me when I'm recording. But I wanted to use a ring light because it's kind of dark today. And I'm sick and tired of doing videos that are on the dark side. I'd rather... I got the ring light. I really should be using it. So there's no room over here to... Anyway, and it's kind of messy over there. So anyway, that's why we're all new backgrounds. But anyway, I love that. I'm half tempted to clean it out and put like talcum, like some kind of powder, like baby powder or something. Look at this fun tin. I don't think it's terribly old, but old enough. The tin looks worn, so I'm happy with that. What is it? Brand is it? Constant Comment tea bags. The Bigelow brands. Oh yeah, I forgot about Constant Comment. I actually like that tea. The sides, the fun little pop top. Nothing in there. The bottom's like nothing on it. Constant Comment tea bags, 10 to 30 cups. And these little instructions. Oh my gosh. Little instructions. Again, it's backwards because of my phone. Anyway. Maybe someday I'll get an actual camera. But then I have to, like, I film and edit and do everything on my phone. I don't do anything on a computer. So if I get a camera, then I have to like plug it into a laptop. And it just, I've tried that a long time ago. And that's one of the things that discouraged me from even doing YouTube videos because, it was like too much. Like I'd rather do things as simply as possible. So, and this Burr Mill Bows, just pull the string. I don't think this was ever used. It doesn't look like it anyway. Because you don't need two hands there. Again, just more for decoration. I'll probably just put it up on a shelf. Let's see, instance, you can like take this out, I guess, if you want. But you just pull. That's convenient, actually. I think all ribbon should be like that. How nice would that be? You just pull out what you want. Does it work? Is it taped down? Oh, there's a pin in it. Let's try it out, shall we? I gotta pull the pin out. See, in there. See that pin? Oh, because at a funky angle. There we go. Got the pin out. Put it up there so it doesn't hide in my carpet and I'll find it later with my pig toes. Alright, see. Let's try that. Oops, what is it? Oh, that's nice. It's kind of bunching though. Oh, fun. Okay, yeah, that's definitely convenient. That's nice. And you have that. Cool. Now I'm gonna wrap that up again. I don't want to put it on my shelf with the ribbon hanging out. Maybe I'll just cut it off. I'm never gonna use it, so. This was cool, and I almost didn't get it, But it was kind of neat, and I figured everything was cheap. It came with keys. But the reason I got it is because, and maybe I'll give this to my brother if he wants it. It's on this one key, and the tag says 1957 T-Bird, and has the person. Oh, you know, it has the person's name and address on it. I will cover that bit and then phone number. But the top, oh, you can see it's not gonna focus. But it does say 1957 T-Bird. So I think this one key, I'm guessing it's tied to this key. So that must have been to the T-Bird, which is kind of fun. My brother likes to collect older items, but I don't think he would collect this. I have no idea. And I have no use for it. So I will have to send him a picture of this. Because then you open, it's like, I don't think he'll use it though. I remember my grandmother having a key holder thing like this. With all these keys. Heaven knows to what. Little card. Oh, there's a little card in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to tell you what it is, but I'm not going to show it to you. It's got someone's social security number on it. This is really, really old. April 6, 1971. I'm gonna burn this because I wouldn't want my information out there for anybody else to see. It's an identification card. It's a vehicle registration, so it's obviously for someone's car. Expires April 15th, 1972. The person's social security number is on this. Name and address and everything. I'll be burning that. Protect your information. Because maybe it doesn't matter now because it's so old. Maybe as an older person, like when you pass away, I'm not trying to be indelicate, but like when you pass away, does your social security number like reflect that? Like, does that go through like when you do your death certificate? So if someone tried to use it, would it automatically come up, well, this person's deceased, you can't use it? I don't know. This could have been someone who was like 16 and is probably most likely still around and with us. No idea. Okay, well, we're going to burn that. Keep the person's information private and be really careful with that. What? Oh, yeah, these. I'm not quite sure why I got these, but I first found this little dude. And it's really, it looks big on the screen because it's taking up the whole screen, but it's like, look, the size of my ear. Really small. And I was digging through the boxes, and I thought, I'm like, if there's a guy, there's got to be a lady. There is. Look at it right there. So, and the bottoms say Germany, so that's cool. And I like that there's a pair. It's just, they're kind of cute. Like, we have some bluebells blooming. I think they're bluebells. There's little tiny short flowers blooming in our front yard. I'm tempted to take some out and put them in here. I just thought they were so fun. Alright, I have more stuff. The guy was so nice too because he gave me bags and paper so I could wrap everything up. Like, thank you. I had so much glassware, like you know how I had everything loose in the bag. None of it would have gotten home safely. I guess I'll put the bigger items here in the bottom. Wait, I got some more small stuff. This is like Christmas morning. I love doing this. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I'm not sure who the maker is. I did do a quick eBay search on this, but it's a glass pineapple. I think it's Murano style. I don't think it's actual Murano. I didn't look over it really carefully when I bought it, so I don't see any cracks or chips, so that's cool. I thought maybe I'd like sell it or something. Every once in a while I'll post something locally. I kind of like this, but I'm not sure yet. It's fun. It's really pretty. Alright, I got a nice little stash here of newspaper. Oh, I got this cute little book. It's really buggered up on the outside. There's something about vintage cookbooks. If I have to get them. Why am I putting my hand there? It says all about home baking, cakes, cookies, pastries, biscuits, muffins, table service, party menus. So, oh cool. Oh, there's like little pamphlets in here. Butter recipes. Ooh. Oh, it's things with butter. I thought it was like flavored butter, you know, like an herb butter or like a brown sugar cinnamon butter. Like, I'm thinking flavored butter. No, it's like just things with butter. Quick party cheddar, corn and ham scallop, baked sweet onions, pecan croissants, butterscotch apples. Okay. Not at all. And milk powder recipes. Okay. Looking at just the front picture here. You can see it. I love the old illustrations. Something like a cranberry raisin pie thing up here. It must be good if they saved it. Oh my gosh, do you know what's funny? It's backwards for me, but it's not for you. However, I think it used to be taped to this side, but it's stuck to this side. So you can read it. Look at that. You should take a screenshot and somebody make this. Let me know how it goes. Because I went to read it. I'm like, wait, I can't read it. I'm like, that's funny. Okay. Anyway. They have a lot of black and white illustrations in here. Like this. You see? And then in the back, actually, I saw a colored illustration. Brownies. Of all their colored illustrations, they did brownies. Or cake, whatever this is. I would have done something with a lot of color in it. Like, that's boring. Anyways. Oh, that's a fun. Oh, I like this picture. Look at that. Sorry, I have to move myself here. This video is going to be ungodly long, but what's new? But this is so much fun. Like, I have to share this. Look at all the cool pots hanging over here. Look at the stuff in the cupboard. Sanka coffee. And then you have, like, the molds and the pie. Look at her, like, her clock and her shakers with salt and peppers. Okay, that's fun. Ooh. I love it. Okay, moving on. I must keep moving on because time is ticking away. All right. What else do we have here? Something. Oh, yes. Got this. Again, one of those items I grabbed, and I don't know if it has cracks or chips. There was one cool little porcelain pitcher similar to this, but smaller. It was actually more like a watering can, but it was like this kind of porcelain. But it did have, I think the handle had been broken off and glued back on, and it said like Atlanta or something, and I've never been there. Had it been like Pittsburgh or Philadelphia, I probably would have grabbed it because would have been Pennsylvania. But this is beautiful. I've always kind of loved. Oh no, there's a chip there. A couple chips on the bottom. You see them right there. Oh well, but that's okay though. It's not on the spout or the handle. And the bottom says made. I think this is Germany. It's really splotchy, and there's like another symbol. I'll show you. But I've always kind of been into this antique porcelain pottery stuff, and I don't know, the farther I get into life, the more I love it. It does look like you had like a gold streak on here, but you can tell it's been used. Kind of like had gold here. I thought that was cute. It'd be really, really cute to put flowers in. Like, that's what I want to do. I have a table and chair set that I am fixing up, or I want to paint for outside. It's a cute little like mid-century table. Actually, I got it in my last auction video, so you've seen it. But I'm going to paint that because it's all rusted and gross. And this would be really cute on top of it with some flowers and stuff. Just make it a whole thing. Alright, a couple more things in this bag. And then I have another bag and other stuff. This is where most of the stuff is. So we're slowly getting down to the bottom here. Oh, yeah. I almost didn't buy this. I couldn't tell if it was old or not. The bottom doesn't really say anything. Actually, it doesn't say anything at all. So, yeah. But I like the artwork on it. It's pretty. And I love the Asian writing. It's so pretty. So I don't know. I don't know how old it is, but because it was so cheap, I'm like, I'm just gonna grab it. It's just fun. Why not? I think that's everything in this bag. Found this. I'm trying to put it together here before I fully show you. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with me and my channel. I do collect Alice in Wonderland items. I love Alice in Wonderland. So when I found this, very exciting. Yes. I love it. Do the thumbnail. Should that be my thumbnail? I don't know. We'll find out. But I think it's one of those things that someone like hand painted maybe. I wasn't sure. There's no markings on the bottom. It's nothing, I don't believe it's anything like high-end or anything, I'm not sure, but it was cute and I love it. I love Humpty Dumpty. I don't think I have anything, no, I take it back. I do have something Humpty Dumpty. I have the brass coin bank that I bought a while back. But I was so excited, and he looks like in good condition. There's like one tiny little chip here at the top where you can see, oh, sorry, I got glare there, and it won't focus. See if I can do it this way. Wait, Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there's 2 chips. Okay, wait. Right here. And then, not that it really terribly matters, but I'm still going to show you anyways. It's right there. But, it was only $1. This guy, and I guess it was his son, or, I don't know, it was an older guy and a younger guy, and, everything was like $1. It was like, it was funny too, because there's this lady who had like 13 items. He's like, well, that's fine, I trust you, just leave me 13. She's like, and she started counting them out. He's like, oh, it's okay, I trust you. And she's like, insistently, she's counting out her 13 items. He's like, okay, thank you. But at least she wanted to be honest. I mean, you can't fault her for that. I just love it so much. Oh my word, it's so cool. It's so fun. You know, I didn't check the inside for chips though. Oh, it's in really good condition. It's really good condition. I'm so happy with this. I want to put this somewhere safe. It's back here. I can't believe I found that for $1. That made my day. That was, for me, the biggest find of the day. And I love all this stuff. There's a couple other items that I like a lot as well that I bought today, but I think the Humpty Dumpty cookie jar, I think that tops it for me. Okay, a few more items. I am almost done, I promise. You're being so patient. I know this video is ridiculous. It's very long. I'm not even going to try with that word right now. This I got, and my husband's just going to love me for this one. More crewel embroidery, because why not? It was only $6, but look how gorgeous it is, and it says a mirror. I don't have a mirror one, so it's okay. I did ask the lady for $5, and she kind of hemmed and hawed, and she's like, I feel like 6 is good. Or I try to keep my prices low. I'm like, that's fair, that's fine, totally cool. I said, I've learned it doesn't hurt to ask. I said, if people can work with me, that's great, but I totally understand. Like, you got to make your money too. Well, not too. It's not like I'm going to sell it, but of course I could though. I did see one on eBay. They wanted like over $100 for one exactly like this, except it wasn't painted white. It had like the raw wood look. I actually think I prefer the white. So I shouldn't say I've never seen these, but to me this is not very common. Oh, you can see my ring light. There it is. There you are. Oh, infinity there. But anyway, so that was cool. I'm really happy with that. Maybe I should make that my thumbnail. I don't know. I'm trying to get better doing thumbnails. Try that. Okay. Pause and take care of that later. I know that's weird to do that, but it does help me to get it later. Of course, sometimes I can take pictures. I've done that too, where I'll take a picture, but it's hard to take a picture with your phone. But I have learned you can put your hand up and your phone will recognize your hand and then it will automatically take a picture. It's kind of cool. My husband figured that out, actually. Okay. I'm rambling. Oh my gosh, Holly. You're talking about absolutely nothing. Okay. So after that, I put everything back in my car, and then I went back. I walked around because I wanted to get more footage because I had not got a whole lot of footage. I still have no idea at this point in time how much footage I got. But this item I got was the next thing I bought after I dropped everything off in my car. I wouldn't normally buy a pillow, a used pillow. I mean, it had some tears, as you can see. But I'm pretty positive this is like a vintage pillow pattern for the Care Bear. It says torn too, but it was only 50 cents. And my reasoning is the other day I was in a parking lot I think I was walking out of my car, and I saw 2 quarters on the road or the parking lot, so I picked them up. So technically this was free. This was like the 2 quarters that I found on the parking lot. So technically I didn't pay anything for this. So I figured for free, I'll just spray a bunch of Febreze on it, let it sit. I'm gonna wash my hands really good after this. But it's not like it smells bad. It doesn't really have any stains. Oh yeah, it smells fine. So at least it doesn't have anything like that. And it's cute. I'll find a use for it. I love Care Bear stuff. So, I mean, see? I like Care Bear stuff. I'm an 80s baby. Okay. Ouch. Standing on my feet. Okay, last items. I think this is the last of it. Wow. Okay. Get to the end here. The last items are small items. Whoa. I'm really close to the camera. Sorry. That's a little much. I got this sweet. I got some jewelry. Really excited. This little white rabbit charm. I was hoping it was a pin. I really wanted it to be a pin. Oh, what does it say? Oh, it's got markings and I can't read them. I see it 1996. I cannot read that. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's my eyeballs. But the little white rabbit reminded me of Alice in Wonderland, so I got it for that. So I'll make a cute little necklace. It looks good against the... Oh, sorry. It's in my eyeball. Everything's like really dusty. Anyway. Oh, I got this. I know I was filming part... how am I gonna do this? Like this? I don't know. What the heck? How am I gonna do this? I want you to see it. I love crown pins. They're hard to find. And I picked one up and it was missing one of the blue gems. I was like, oh, it's a bummer. I'd buy it if it, wasn't missing it. I thought about it. So I put it down because I thought, you know what? Not with the missing gem. It doesn't look nice. And then I went to pick it up again and I picked it up and all the gems were there. Like, what? So I realized there was two. I'm like, wait a minute. There's more than one of these in here. And sure enough, I'm actually glad that I put it down because had I bought it and just accepted it, I would not have realized there was actually one there with all the gems. I'll show you one more time. Look how cool that is. So these, yeah, actually I've got another pen. These are going to go on my denim jacket that I'm like starting to cover in pins. And this one, just because it's fun and funky, it just screams 80s, 90s, doesn't it? I think it's some like handmade thing that somebody made. But it's still really cool. Look at that. That's going to look really fun on denim, but somewhere in my jacket. So it looks really cool against the black, actually. Okay. I really should bring this to an end. This is dreadfully long. I really appreciate your patience and watching and everything. It's been a day. It's been a day. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching. I realize this is a long one, like they always are. Someday I will have a video around 10 minutes. That's the goal, but I can't do it. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. See you in the next one. Bye.